The importance of realtors building their network. So what is a network? All the sales you will ever make will come from human beings. I know you already know that, but I say that to say or to ask, is there a lack of humans or is there a great abundance of them? So if the answer is B, that there is a great abundance of humans and our sales come from them, then why aren't we making an abundance of sales? Why aren't we overflowing with people to sell to? If you think, I don't have enough people to sell to, you will believe it to be true, and it will be true for you. You will have enough people to see, enough people to hear about, to see what they're up to on social media, but you won't have an abundance of people to sell to. But is the reason because there is a lack of people? No, of course not. So then before we solve a problem, we must first do something. What must we do first? First, we must find the cause. Hold on, let's analyze this together. What is the first word that comes to your mind when I say the word problem? What is the next word that comes to your mind? I've asked a lot of people this question and almost everybody answers the same one word, solution. Is that the one you thought of when I said the word problem? The next thing most people think about after they hear the word problem is solution. To look for a solution, but let me illustrate this. If you enter your house and you find that the floor is flooded, what is the first thing you do? Do you start drying up the water with your mop or with towels? Of course not. What do you think? I'll give you a few seconds to ask yourself. Do you start doing that or do you look for the cause? You start looking for where the water is coming from. That is an illustration of you looking for a source of the problem, looking for the cause. The first word that should come to our minds after we hear the word problem should be cause, not solutions. After we find the cause, then we are more equipped to find solutions. If we don't look for causes of problems, we run the risk of the cause never being removed, the real reason that there's a problem in the first place. Why am I talking about this? If you feel your problem is lack of clients, then what should we do first? What is a good idea to do first? Why are you lacking people to sell to? Why are you lacking people? So a network is a group of people connected to you and or to each other. How are you doing with that? Are you good at connecting? Are you good at building a network for yourself? Is your network continuously growing? How is the health of the relationships of your network? There are possible causes why you might be lacking people to sell to. As a realtor, if you don't build a network and don't continuously grow it, you will be one of the many realtors who don't make many sales. Have you heard about Tom Hopkins? Many years ago, he had built an almost 100% referral-based business by his third year in real estate. By his last year, he sold 365 houses in that year alone. He reminds me also of Girard, who sold an average of 6 cars per day in his 12 years of being the greatest salesman in the world. He was also shown in the Guinness Book of Records. What did these two men have in common? They both built strong networks for themselves. It is a good idea for you to learn how to do the same. If they could do it, so could you. When I came to West Palm Beach, I only knew 3 people. A few months later, I had met over 150 people, going out only once or twice a week. That was less than 6 months later. There is no lack of people. Learn to build, grow, and strengthen your network, and you will have an abundance of people to sell to.